mistakes and regrets ain't all that I have left.
Is the multi-billion-dollar industry built on pitch correction finally facing its executioner? And has a 20-year-old from Norway just officially ended the era of Autotune? Tonight on News, we go inside the most significant cultural shift in modern music history. For over 2 decades, Autotune has been the industry's dirty little secret, a digital safety net that allowed manufactured stars to dominate the global charts without possessing true vocal ability. But as we move through the first quarter of 2026, a real talent revolution is sweeping the globe. Audiences are no longer satisfied with synthetic perfection. They are demanding the unfiltered truth. Jordan has become the face of this rebellion, proving that real talent does not just win, it makes every manufactured star sound like a lie. The era of the robot is over, and the era of the human voice has finally returned to the throne. What happens when a global audience begins using high-tech audio analysis to expose the world's biggest stars for faking their live performances? In early 2026, a new consumer trend called vocal transparency took the internet by storm. Fans began utilizing AI detection tools and high-end audio gear to analyze live concert feeds, catching several major pop icons using heavy pitch correction in real time. The backlash was immediate and devastating for the old guard. However, while other stars were caught in the crosshairs of this digital exposure, Jordan was doing the impossible. During her historic January 31st residency in Las Vegas, she performed a full 2-hour set with 0 digital assistance. The news investigation has confirmed that her 2026 contracts actually forbid any form of autotune in her recordings or live feeds. She has set a new, unfiltered standard that has left the industry's most protected icons looking exposed. Can a single performance in the heart of Las Vegas serve as the definitive proof that the era of the manufactured star is officially obsolete? The residency in early 2026 was more than just a concert series. It was a technical demonstration of vocal supremacy. Amidst a sea of performers who rely on backing tracks and digital tuning, Jordan stood alone with nothing but a microphone and her raw ability. Insiders report that the no recording policy was partly to protect the sonic purity of the event, ensuring that those in the room experienced a level of vocal depth that a compressed smartphone video simply cannot capture. This isolation strategy worked to her advantage, creating a legendary status for her live shows. By the time the first quarter of 2026 concluded, the word of mouth reports her reputation as the only 100% live superstar left in the mainstream, forcing her competitors to either step up or fade out. Why would one of the world's most successful producers choose to delete his most valuable software to capture a single voice in 2026? Legendary producer Gad, the man behind Hits for and John Legend, recently made a shocking confession regarding his 2026 sessions with Jordan. He revealed that working with her required him to unlearn 20 years of industry habits. For the first time in his career, he turned off every pitch correction and deleted the digital safety nets. He stated that Jordan's voice is so technically precise that software actually ruined the emotional resonance of the track. This 2026 revelation has sent ripples through the production community in Los Angeles and London. Producers are now realizing that Autotune wasn't just fixing notes, it was stripping away the vocal DNA that makes a singer legendary. Jordan has effectively made the industry's favorite tool look like a crutch for the untalented. In a world of AI-generated perfection, has the natural rasp and emotional breath of a human voice become the new ultimate luxury? In 2026, we are seeing a massive shift in what audiences consider premium music. Major corporations are in a state of high-level panic because their entire business model depends on a perfect product. But Jordan has proven that human, imperfection the natural, cracks in a voice, the raw power of a true vocal cord, and the genuine emotion of a live take is what people are actually willing to pay for. This organic luxury movement has devalued the high-gloss, heavily edited pop songs that once ruled the charts. News has observed that streaming numbers for Jordan's Unplugged and raw versions are significantly outperforming the studio edits. In 2026, the world has decided that the truth is far more interesting than a computer-generated lie, and Jordan is the one delivering that truth. What happens to the pop hierarchy when a digital army of fans creates a global challenge to prove which stars are actually singing? The Soldier has turned the musical landscape into a testing ground. Throughout February 2026, they popularized the No Tune Challenge on social media, comparing raw, isolated vocals to the isolated feeds of the world's top-charting pop stars. The results have been catastrophic for the plastic pop era. While other artists sound thin and robotic without their software, Jordan's vocals remain rich, resonant, and hauntingly accurate. This grassroots movement has forced radio programmers across America and Europe to reconsider their playlists. The demand for vocal purity is at an all-time high, and radio stations are being flooded with requests for her raw 2026 tracks. Jordan hasn't just released an album. She has broken the industry's favorite toy, proving that Autotune was a mask for a lack of talent. Will we look back at 2026 as the year the safety net was pulled out from under every manufactured star in the business? For decades, the music industry has functioned like a factory, taking average voices and fixing them into superstars. But the 2026 Real Talent movement, led by Jordan, has made that factory model unsustainable. When an independent artist can sell out stadiums and top the charts by being 100% authentic, the major labels lose their leverage. They can no longer justify the millions spent on vocal polishing when the audience clearly prefers the unpolished truth. News has learned that several major recording contracts in 2026 are now being rewritten with natural performance clauses to keep up with the trend Jordan started. The era of hiding behind a computer screen is coming to a close, and for many in Hollywood, the realization is terrifying. The safety net is gone, and only those with real wings are going to fly. Could the influence of a 20-year-old Norwegian singer actually force the NFL to change the rules for the 2027 Super Bowl anthem? Rumors are currently swirling in the industry that the NFL and major television networks are seeking real-time vocals only for the 2027 national anthem, a direct result of the 2026 vocal purity movement. Sources suggest that the Jordan effect has made the public so sensitive to lip syncing and pitch correction that anything less than a 100% live performance will be rejected by the viewers. This has put massive pressure on the usual list of pop stars who typically headline these events. If these rumors are true, it marks a total surrender by the mainstream media to the standards set by Jordan. She has successfully forced the most powerful entertainment machines in the world to return to a standard of excellence that hasn't been seen in nearly 30 years. The Queen is not just winning the charts, she is writing the laws. Why are the executives of the world's biggest record labels in a state of high-level panic as the 2026 Grammy nominations approach? The impact of Jordan's vocal purity movement is creating a nightmare scenario for the old guard of the Recording Academy. As critics hail her original 2026 work as the blueprint for the authentic era, the plastic pop stars are finding themselves increasingly irrelevant. The 2026 award cycle is being framed by many as a purity test, a battle between the gifted and the manufactured. If an independent artist who refuses to use Autotune sweeps the major categories, it proves that the billions spent on digital perfection were a total waste. The industry is in a desperate scramble to find real singers, but as News has observed, you cannot build a voice like in a boardroom. Her success is a victory for the disciplined and the soulful, signaling a permanent end to the era of the robot in the music industry. Is Jordan the final executioner of the fake pop era, or is she the architect of a new world where talent is the only currency? The final verdict from News is clear. Autotune is officially dead, and Jordan is the one who pulled the plug. By choosing her integrity over industry shortcuts, she has not just won the battle for the charts, she has saved the art form of singing itself. As she continues her 2026 world tour, performing to millions with nothing but her voice and her barefoot truth, she remains a living testament to the power of real talent. The message is being felt in every recording studio from Oslo to Los Angeles. The world is finished with the fake. The coronation of 2026 is complete, and it has proven that in the end, the truth will always find its way to the top. The era of the manufactured star is over. Long live the queen of real talent. This is News, bringing you the truth behind the music.